Hello everyone. Last month, Yellowstone has taken a break from Season 5, leaving us alone with a lot of questions that are waiting to be answered. The twist at the end of Season 5 Part 1 wasn't unexpected, but still it was too bold for even us, the dedicated Yellowstone fans, to bear with. Even though we witnessed the gradual accumulation of hatred between Jamie and Beth, we still couldn't dare to think that they would go as far as plotting to kill one another. And yet, we are at the point of no return, as it's highly obvious that one of them will die at the end of Season 5. What will happen next, though? What's the future that we dream of for Yellowstone? How do we imagine Yellowstone Season 6 to move on? When would the new season be released now that the release schedule of Season 5 has messed up? Well, we have some burning ideas for you. First, let's imagine Jamie being killed by Beth and John. We assume the action would take place after John's impeachment from the governorship. In that case, there is the possibility of Joan being imprisoned for his crimes against the state, while Jamie is likely to replace him as the governor. So when Beth finally kills Jamie, there is a chance that she kills the governor as well. In other words, killing Jamie has some political outcomes that might impact the Yellowstone Ranch's future deeply. Even if he wouldn't be the governor, Jamie is still an important figure in the state of Montana, and his absence cannot be covered up easily. We are not sure what Beth and John are planning, but simply taking Jamie to the train station wouldn't be enough to cover up such a major crime. For once, the Dutton family might be forced to take another approach to their crimes, which would be fun to watch. Let's say they somehow manage to cover up Jamie's murder, and what? Well, regardless of how much they hate Jamie, we don't think a family can survive killing their own son easily. Before you argue that Jamie is adopted, let us clarify. Even though he is adopted, he was raised in that family, believing that they share the same blood. So the familial bonds have already been formed before the truth about his past was revealed. Thus, we believe Jamie's death would cause a heavy emotional burden for both Beth and John. They might even turn against one another, blaming each other for the crime as they killed one of their own even though he betrayed the family. This might bring the end of the Duttons and cause Yellowstone Ranch to be taken over by its original owners, the Native American tribes of the region. What if Beth is killed by Jamie and Sarah? Well, that would present us with a completely different Season 6 than we just mentioned. Before anything, since Jamie and Sarah would hire a hit teen rather than have blood on their own hands, it's less likely for them to be gripped by the guilty consciousness. We don't think Sarah has such a capability either way. She seems a little bit of a sociopath in our opinion. But Jamie would certainly feel horrible about killing his sister, and we don't think he would continue living as if nothing has happened. Still, the fact that John would be his mortal enemy after such a crime would keep Jamie alive and well, as he would be required to be alert at all times. John might postpone his plans of revenge out of grief and might take himself into seclusion. And yet Rip would never let Jamie be. He wouldn't rest without killing him. In other words, Beth's death would automatically cause Jamie's death as well, since Rip is always there to take her revenge. In that case, we would once again watch the collapse of the Duttons, but in a much more tragic way. For all these to happen, we need Season 5 Part 2 to be completed first, so that we can move on to Season 6. According to the official announcement, Part 2 will be released during summer 2023. We believe the specific date is June 2023. Since the cast and crew need at least 6 months to film and produce new episodes, we believe the earliest date for Season 6 is December 2023. But considering the fact that they would also require time to relax, let's add yet another 2 months to the equation, which would be a reasonable time to take a break. In that case, we can expect Yellowstone Season 6 to be released on February 2024. This means the entire schedule of Yellowstone has changed, as we are no longer likely to get new seasons in fall. We are yet to have any trailer for Season 6 for now, but the information we have about Season 5 is more than enough to make deductions on Season 6. When do you expect Season 6 to be released? Which of the possible scenarios we have mentioned is more likely to occur in your opinion? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.